we can play some rock.
Hello everyone, hello and welcome to our YouTube channel of Project Perfumery India. It's me Nuit here, and today we'll be talking about a very popular house. This house is way too popular than the other designer houses. I'll tell you the reason for popularity. They clone expensive fragrances and make it available for cheap. Right? We're talking none other than Armaf perfumes from Sterling. Armaf perfumes, so it is a Dubai-based brand, right, guys? So now, what these guys do, they pick up like the popular designer fragrances, say Paco Rabanne 1 million, and even now they have started to pick up niche houses as well, like Creed, Tom Ford, and so on. So what's good about these fragrances that these are spot on. These are almost 90-95% close to the original versions. And another second good point is the price point. They are all under $25-30. If you come to INR, they are all between 1500 to 2000 rupees for a 100 ml bottle. That's like amazingly good value for money, right? And the only negative point is of course performance. These are about this gives you performance about 5 to 6 hours, but for this price, amazingly good. So the reason we doing this video is a lot of people have, like, everyone is running after Armaf fragrances. Everybody wants to have one. In fact, some people have like 30-40 bottles in their collection, all Armaf, right? So that's the reason we got into it. And another reason for picking up this particular house is of course to get the views. A lot of people search for these, or the information about these fragrances, that which one is clone of what. That's our reason for doing this video. When we started 2 years back, we were doing niche fragrances, and a lot of people would come and ask us about Armaf. That time we were like, okay, we don't keep Armaf and blah blah. But trust me guys, once we got into it, we tried them out. They are, and you know, as a seller we have to give the right advice to the buyers, then only they stay there for long term. Armaf is good, that means we are selling it, so that's the reason for selling it. What's good is good, you can't deny that fact, you know. If I say, for example, you're watching the video and you ask me, hey Mohit, do you have Armaf fragrances for sale? I would say, no, we don't do Armaf, we do only Creeds and Tom Fords. Right, and they are not, what I would say, the logical reasoning would be they are not good quality, they are blah blah blah. But then when you go and buy from somewhere else and try it out yourself, and you see the quality, right? So there, what I said was not true. So right guys, so if any seller says we are not selling Armaf because they are cheap or bad quality, blah blah blah, they are lying to you. They are lying to you because Armaf fragrances are cheap. That means the margins are lesser on a niche bottle or on a designer Dior, Chanel. Average they make about 2000 to 2500 rupees, right guys? Average sellers who are selling on Flipkart, Amazon and elsewhere, that are the margins. On Armaf, one bottle you make like 200-300 bucks. So that's the reason they don't sell it. But whatever is good, we gonna sell it, despite we make money on it or not. That is secondary, right guys? If you do good work, money follows. So that's our policy, right? So getting started with this video, the first one on this is Club de Nuit Intense. Club de Nuit Intense needs no introduction. Here is the bottle, amazingly looking bottle. It's quite heavy. It's about 700 to 800 grams, close to a kilogram for this bottle, right? The quality wise, the presentation, the bottle quality is not less than 5,000. If you are spending 5,000 on any designer house, you get a lower quality than this. So this bottle quality is amazingly good. I'll tell you how they're able to pull it off. You see the cap is studded with American diamonds, or I don't know what stone they are using. Right, there's a pendant here. The information is on the bottom. Right guys, this is a clone of none other than Creed Aventus. Creed Aventus is one of the most cloned fragrance, and this is the #1 clone to it. #1 in terms of sales, in terms of popularity, in terms of closeness. This is way too close to Aventus. Like the opening, oh my god, you cannot even differentiate between Aventus and Armaf. That's how close is the opening of this one. Right guys, do not fall into batch variation. Aventus, I think these guys, there's a marketing gimmick they are doing for varying the batch. None of the Creed fragrance has batch variation. None of them except for Aventus. So, and I mean, even within the same year, the batches, they smell different, right? I mean, they are trying to confuse the buyers, creating that hype. That's a marketing gimmick. Trust me, guys, that's a marketing stunt. And do not fall for that, for at least this one, guys, because I have people asking for 2016 batches, 15 batches. I'll tell you the secret: companies do not change their formulas. Why would they play with a product which is already selling, which is already a super duper hit? So what happens, what comes to the picture is the maceration. So maceration is a term where a fragrance after mixing is stored for a particular time frame so that it blends, the molecules inside blends together, and that actually, matures the fragrance. So now what designer houses are doing nowadays, they don't have patience. They have to bring products to market quickly, as in every 3 months a new batch coming, every 15 days a new batch coming. So there they skip a very important step of maceration. That is what brings in the batch variations. Not they change the original formula. But what happens, any bottle sitting there for a long time will always be better than a fresh bottle, right? If I have a bottle which has been sealed packed in with me for 2 years, will be definitely better than the current one. So that is the reason behind it. Now if you're buying this one, and yeah, bad batches are there because they are making fragrances which is nothing but a chemical composition. So they're a little bit here and there may go. So that's like exception, very rare. But yeah, so this one, if I spray, let me give you the first impression. So the first spray itself is very fruity, pineapple. So see guys, what's happening? See, now this one is so damn cheap that I could spray it on, right, without worrying much about it that I'll be losing money on it. No, Aventus, I cannot do that. This I could do that. I could like put 100 sprays on it. Who cares? I'm gonna smell for like 6-7 hours. So this is how it doesn't last too long. Even Aventus doesn't. Aventus give 5-6 hours. Trust me, guys. The new batches, the recent ones, 5 to 6 hours. That's it. And even this one will give you that. So guys, if you're planning to buy Aventus, buy this. This is coming at the cost of 10 ml Aventus. We sell 10 ml Aventus or anywhere else for about 1500 rupees. This full bottle is 1500 rupees. Sometimes somewhere between 1500 to 2000 depending on the availability. It's a top seller from Armaf. It's not always in stock. We try to keep it in stock in always. So this is Club de Nuit Intense. Absolute value for money. Smells like Aventus. Not kidding. I'll tell you guys, this is so far the best Aventus clone. Best Aventus clone. Leave Insurrection Pure, leave our this Al-Haramin Laventure, or there are some more cheaper one from Latafa. All of them are synthetic. This one, at least for first 1 to 3 hours, up to 3 hours, it smells like Aventus. Then maybe slight synthetic. But for that price, absolute worth it. I would never push a fragrance this much, but this one deserves it. This one deserves it. It's the fragrance which is pushing itself, right? This one was Club de Nuit Intense. I'll tell you, only fragrance which comes close to this is Afnan Supremacy Silver. That is also natural smelling, fruity, close to Aventus, and that is what I'll keep neck to neck with this one. But I think they wrapped up operations in India, so it's not available easily. Earlier it was there for same price, 1500 or to 2000, right? So another one I would say, if you want to go for Aventus clone and you have a higher budget, go for Lua Fragrances Poseidon Elixir 2. That's like Aventus in extract concentration. If you're looking for loud projection and good longevity, Poseidon Elixir 2. That smells that cost about same as Aventus, 30 ml for 3000. For now, number 1 on this list. Not diverting from topic. Number 2 is again a clone from the same house of Creed. It's number 2 selling Creed fragrance and number 2 selling Armaf as well. So this is called Tres Nuit, which is clone of Green Irish Tweed by Creed. Cool Water is not the clone of Green Irish Tweed. Though they have similarities, but they are way too different. This one will give you exact green, no sparing sharpness that you get only in Green Irish Tweed. This one clones that, right? This is like 90% close to Green Irish Tweed. Performance wise, yes, Green Irish Tweed is better, but for that price, for the price of Tres Nuit, absolutely it justifies the price. Now another flanker to it is Tres Bon by Armaf fragrances again, right? I'll tell you the difference. This is slightly more sweeter than this. Opening, you imagine the opening of 1 million, that sweetness is there in Tres Bon. So I would say this is like more sweeter version to it. If this is like day, this is like evening, right? I would prefer this, I would recommend you to for daily wear in hot days. This one I will recommend for evenings or for the colder days, right? They are 80% similar. This is slightly opening a slight sweeter. Tres Bon and Tres Nuit by House of Armaf. That's number 2 on our list. So we are coming up with next one. The next one on our list is a citrus spicy scent. It's called Armaf Grace. This one, again, while the other variants are cloning the designer houses, this is cloning one of the niche houses. It's exact 95% same as Perfume's de Marly. Pegasus. The opening is spicy and a little bit citrusy as well. This is overall a very sporty, very fresh, sporty scent, which is not aqua fresh but citrus fresh, this one. And performance wise, this is as good as this. Of course not, this comes in all the Perfume. This one would be like 5 to 6 hours, this one will be about 10 hours, right? So loudness, projection wise, it's as good as Pegasus. Right, this is Armaf Grace, which clones Perfume's de Marly's Pegasus. Up next we have is called Derby Clubhouse Blanche. White bottle that reminds me of Creed Silver Mountain Water. So this is exactly like Creed Silver Mountain Water. Apparently Creed Silver Mountain Water has been cloned before as well. There are a lot of alternates available. This is so far the most balanced, most natural smelling and most reachable one. This is called Club de Nuit Blanche by Armaf. Right. Up next we have is called El Cielo by Armaf. Right guys, this one is somewhat, I'll give you an idea. People say it's similar to Lacoste L1212 Yellow. Guys, why would anybody clone a designer which is not too popular? This is a good fragrance on its own. There would be similarities but with Lacoste, but yeah guys, this is not Lacoste. These guys haven't tried to clone Lacoste Yellow, but yeah, this one I would say is Versace Pour Homme infused with Invictus. This is what gives you. It's close to Versace Pour Homme and Invictus. In my opinion, another noses have their own opinion, so with due respect, this is a very good fresh fragrance for day wear. El Cielo, performance wise, this is sharp citrus aqua. This has got aqua elements to it as well, right? It's called El Cielo by Armaf. Moving on quickly, up next we have so far this is from the newer range of Armaf, not too popular, but trust me guys, this is going to break the internet. It's amazingly good. So far not too common as well. This is called Rexose Men by Armaf. This is clone of discontinued, hard to get Invictus Aqua, which is an amazing scent on its own. This one clones Invictus Aqua, right? But if you guys have been following various YouTube channels, Facebook communities, there is a fragrance from House of Rexose which is called Rexose Havas. This is 99% Rexose Havas. Trust me guys, Invictus Aqua, yes, they have tried to clone Invictus Aqua, but that Paco Rabanne Invictus, the main DNA, that freshness, of course that doesn't come in this one, and they ended up making clone of Rexose Havas. They were trying to make Invictus Aqua. It's Rexose Men. The bottle is quite heavy, quite nice, and that's the next one. Moving on, I think I have covered my favorites, all my favorites here. Next one I will be showing you a new release by this house. So these are the two. This is called Pride of Armaf. Pride of Armaf. I will do, you guys could see this. This is a black for the men. This is a red for women or maroon for women. Let's do an unboxing video guys. This is the first video for Armaf, Pride of Armaf on YouTube. Right guys, so it's come with a cellophane. We'll be doing a quick unboxing. Let's open this. Look at the box guys. Wooden finish. It's not exactly wooden, but yeah, it's finished like woods, right guys? So, and this is slider. Quite good quality box. right? For this price, they are giving you a premium presentation, a very good option for gifting as well. I slide this off. Here comes the black bottle, which is lacquer finished, right? You see, bring this out. Right, say this is how it looks like. Let me give you a nice close-up for this. Right, so look at the bottle, guys. Quite a good design. Pride of Armaf, the Pride of Armaf. It says eau de parfum pour homme, right? It's quite tight to open. You have to probably push it hard, right? So this is how the cap looks like. See, guys, they have upped their game. Look at the bottle, look at the presentation. Amazingly good looking bottle, right, guys? Now I'm gonna reveal what it smells like properly, right? So this one is the Pride of Armaf, and this smells like Dior Sauvage. Right, guys, I'll tell you the opening. There's another clone which is called Ventana. Ventana is also clone of Dior Sauvage, but that is like a cheap clone, a synthetic clone. This one they have made more natural, more rich, a better quality ingredients, and an absolute long-lasting one. Sauvage gives me good 10 hours. This gives me good 8 hours. This is how good this one is, right, guys? This is called the Pride of Armaf, which is clone of Dior Sauvage. The opening is to die for. Amazing value for money on this one. We'll be going back to our video. That was our quick unboxing here. Right, guys, so we spoke about the Pride of Armaf pour homme. That is a clone of Dior Sauvage. If you're looking for a clone of Dior Sauvage, this is absolute good quality. It's not cheap synthetic smelling like Ventana. This is a better version of Ventana and really close to Sauvage. Right, guys, now we're gonna quickly unbox the women version as well. Right, so it comes in a maroon box. Let's open this. And again, they have this similar looking wooden finish box. Right, guys, there's a slider here, and that comes the bottle. So this one comes in a maroon lacquer finish bottle with golden to it. The black one has silver. See, guys, this is how the women. This also looks kind of premium to me. This looks premium. Quite a heavy bottle. It's a heavy bottle, right, guys? So open this. Now I'm gonna reveal the secret for this one as well. Let me get the original one first. So, guys, I don't think anybody has done this in YouTube. These two fragrances, we are the first one. So this is the Pride of Armaf for Perfume, and this is clone of a super duper mega hit. Amazingly, it's like the girls dream to have this fragrance in their closet, right? That is Hypnotic Poison, right, guys? Armaf Pride for her, clone Hypnotic Poison, right? It's a very close clone, and this one also gives good 8 to 10 hours. Even this one gives 8 to 10 hours, right, guys? These were the unboxed Armaf's new launches, Pride for Home, Perfume, first time on YouTube, right? Going on next, right, guys, we are done with our list. I have shown you my favorite or the top selling Armafs, the one which you should go for. Now I'll be quickly showing two more Armaf fragrances. These are, one is here, I'm looking for the second one is here. Right, guys, so these guys had one perfume called Voyage, right? So they have launched intense version to that. It's Voyage Intense. It's exact same Voyage, the brown one, but intensified version. Like Club de Nuit Intense are two different scents. One is cloning 1 million, another is cloning Aventus. These guys are same but more intensified. Actually intense version, Voyage and Voyage Intense. The another one is called Warrior and Extreme Warrior. Again, Warrior is cloning Bond number 9, I Love New York. This is same but more intensified. This is called Warrior Extreme. Okay, so I think we are done with this video. We have got some bonus to this video as well. Basically, Sterling for Perfumes is based in Dubai. Armaf is one of the brand, and they have a couple of more brands and they are following the same model, guys, copy, and like launch them at a cheaper price. I don't see anything bad in that, as long as people are looking for cheaper alternative. Till the time people keep looking for cheaper alternative, this brand's gonna sell. Right, guys, the second one is the house called Estiara by Sterling Perfumes. Let me show you the box for that. Right, guys, so I got two Estiara fragrances. The reason for featuring in this video, again, that these are spot on clones of several fragrances. I'm gonna name them now. Right, the first one is called Oud Fakat, right? That means just oud. Like there is a very popular fragrances by Rasasi. It's called Fakat Lil Rizal, which means just for men. This is called Oud Fakat, just oud. Okay, so this one is a 99.99% same as Rasasi Fakat Lil Rizal. This is called Oud Fakat, right? There are some common elements. You see, the box, the Rasasi box is silver with similar squares on it, right? Even they have a golden box to it. Bottle is different, but fragrance is exactly same. 99.99. You will get confused which one is what. Now, price point. Coming to price point, this one 50 ml cost about 3,000 rupees in India. 2,500 to 3,000. This one is 1,500 for 100 ml. So this is double the price, half the quantity. This is half the price, double the quantity. So this is like 1/4 price of Rasasi. This is called. I told the thing. Okay. Second one we have is again by the same house. It's called Burka Oud. Right. Yesterday I was at the distributor's place. I checked out everything in like 5 hours of sniffing more than 150 fragrances. Some were like disaster, ridiculous, I could not stand them. Some were really good. These two stand out. This is called Burka Oud, right? Burka Oud. The guys who are following niche fragrances for a long time are gonna connect to it. They would know what I'm talking about. If you guys are new, you could check out this house as well. Right, let me show you the bottle. So this is the bottle of Burka Oud, right? Quite heavy bottle. You see, this part is glass. The juice is good quality juice in the white cap. They have marketed as women fragrance, but we don't give a damn. We could use it if we like it. Men could use women fragrance, women could use men fragrance, and the boundaries are going now. Everything's unisex. Burka Oud. This one is close to. So this is called Burka by So Oud. This is called Burka Oud. So it sounds pretty close as well, right, guys? So this is by perfumer Stephen Lucas Humbert. Amazing perfumer. Makes up like good Arabic Middle Eastern blends. Quite popular in the fraternity. People love the house of So Oud and Stephen Lucas Humbert 777. Top seller Solil de Jeddah, Takla Makan, and so on. This one is close to Burka by So Oud. This one is going to give you like killer performance. If you love dry oud, so this is like desert oud, I would say that how I say it. You spray it on, there is oud and it gives you dry spicy vibe that reminds you of desert or a souk in Dubai, or you're walking by a street in Dubai or in Dubai Mall. That's what it would remind you. And mind-blowing oud for this price point, 1,500 bucks for 100 ml oud based fragrance which doesn't smell synthetic, that gives you good 6, 8, 9 hours. This is the one. It's called So Oud. So Oud. This clone So Oud by Burka by So Oud is called Burka. So guys, we're gonna do a quick recap of this video. The first one on, okay, so it's so messed up, all of them here. So first one on our list was Armaf Club de Nuit Intense. That's number one. Number two were two fragrances which are very close to each other. There was Tres Nuit and Tres Bon, which clones Green Irish Tweed. The first one was Aventus, by the way, no need to say that though. The third one on our list was Tag Him by Armaf. That's Tag Him, that's clones Blue de Chanel. Right. The fourth one on our list was Armaf Craze, which clones perfumes de Marle Pegasus. Right. The next was Derby Clubhouse Blanche, Creed Silver Mountain Water. Yeah, we missed this. This is Le Parfait, which clones Aventus plus GIT mixed together. Next was El Cielo, which is a citrus fresh fragrance, which is more of a hybrid mix of 2-3 fragrances. To me, it's Versace Pour Homme and Invictus mixed together. right? Up next we have we had the Armaf Rexose, my top favorite from the whole line. Yes, Aventus is popular, but this is close to Rasasi House or Invictus Aqua. Plus, I love this bottle too. Right. Next one were two new releases, two new flankers to their original, the Intense versions. One is called Warrior Intense, and then we have Extreme Warrior and Voyage Intense. So sorry, Extreme Warrior, Voyage Intense. These are. Then we had first time we unboxed the new releases. Pride of Armaf for Home, Pride of Armaf for Femme. This is Dior Sauvage. This is Dior Hypnotic Poison for women. Then we had two bonuses from House of Estiara, that's the sister concern of Armaf. Those were Burka Oud, which is So Oud Burka by Stephen Lucas Humbert. This is Burka Oud, a great oud cheapie, guys. If you love oud, go for it. A really good cheapie. And then we had a clone of Fakat Lil Rizal. This is Fakat Lil Rizal. I can't. Okay, it's here. It's called Oud Fakat. Right, guys? That's it for now. We're gonna do a quick giveaway. You're gonna comment down below your top 3 Armaf fragrances, and we're gonna do a quick random. We're gonna pick up random winners. 3 winners get sample sets of Armaf fragrances. We're gonna ship them to their doorstep. In case you wanna try these fragrances out, go to armaf.in and they have sample sets on sale. Buy sample sets, sniff them yourself. These are already so cheap. There's no harm in buying them. If it goes, a blind buy goes wrong, there's nothing to worry about. They're so cheap. But it's always good to sniff samples. I mean, you sniff as much as possible. It's gonna enhance your knowledge in perfumery. It's gonna give you an idea of different perfumes. I absolutely love sniffing, and like most of you guys as well. Right, guys? So that is it. It's Nuit from Project Perfumery India signing off. See ya.